Well, I guess just in general for us today, it was anytime you get your back against the wall in the postseason, you got to come out firing, and I thought they did that well. I thought Courtney responded well. I don't think who we were this morning is who we really are, and I thought the kids did a good job responding to that, coming back from that. We're a postseason tested team, and that was good to see that we responded offensively, defensively, and pitching wise. We were really looking for a spark from any of the three, and I thought all three responded pretty well.
Now you mentioned dug yourself a little bit of a hole. From a coaching standpoint, how do you prepare your team to come the long way through a bracket?
Well, all you can do is play the game that's in front of you, and our mantra all year has been one pitch at a time, one game at a time, and so the good part about that is it doesn't change once you get to the postseason, and so it's a long road back, but it's certainly doable. But you just gotta conquer what's in front of you in the moment.
Courtney?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Courtney, you had kind of a tough situation to deal with the weather delay. As a pitcher, how do you deal with that? How do you keep yourself loose and focused?
Well, I mean, I've been there before. We've had weather delays all year. I think you just have to just keep yourself focused on the bus and know that you're throwing well coming in, so just keep throwing well going out, I guess.
Okay, and you pass it up. You're kind of going a little quick today. Now, I believe you hit 2 home runs today.
It's true.
Today, very different hitting day than yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Conditions, visibility, everything. Can you talk about the differences today to yesterday?
Well, not much. I mean, we prepared the same, we practiced the same, we had the same warm-up, just different attitude going in today. We knew it was do or die and didn't want to see the season end this game yet. So as a senior, I thought I should step up and take a big cut, and it just happened to go out of the ballpark. So.
Okay, and going forward, what are you looking for from your teammates for the rest of this tournament?
Just play hard every pitch, every game, every at-bat, everything that we can. It's all I have left, so everything that I ask.
Awesome. How many seniors do you have, Coach?
4.
Yep. All right, ladies, Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Ask a question, talk.
Start with Coach.
So, at the table with us here for Mesa State is senior Katie Mitchell, senior Ashley Duffy, and head coach Chris Mort.
All right, Coach, first your comments, observations from the game.
We just didn't get any breaks. Duffy hits a home run again this weekend. I mean, this is 2 weekends in a row Ashley's come out. I asked her to swing the bat hard today, just swing 3 times and swing hard and put the ball and play hard. And she did, and 2 weekends in a row. And now Ashley gets robbed of a home run over the fence. Last weekend Molly Clark made a great play on her, for a 3-run home run diving over the fence, and it was probably one of the best plays I've seen all year. And then again this weekend, Katie hits a line drive with 1 out with the bases loaded, and that ball goes through and we score a couple and it's a different game. And so just couldn't get any breaks. Gabby hits line drive to center field and just seemed to hit it right at him, and hung a couple pitches, and Winona's a good club, and they beat us pretty handily in that super regional last year, so we competed with them better this year. But just didn't get any breaks, and I think when we can get some breaks, we can play our, it lights a fire to let you play your best game, and so.
Coach, if you could, I want to take the microphone and pass it down, but I want to come back to you.
Okay.
Now, this is kind of for both of you together. As seniors, you've had a really great 4-year run, a lot of success at Mesa. And I know it's hard to put that all in perspective right now, but as best you can you just reflect on your time at Mesa State and what it's meant to you?
It's taught me a lot about being a better person and life lessons, not on and off the softball field. So that's one thing that Mesa State has brought to me and the program, and it's just been an amazing experience to play for 4 years and have the time with the girls and the coaches.
And I think for me, I think I come into a winning tradition as a freshman here and spend 4 years here really working hard to be the player that I want to be and to be the person and the player that we're expected to be in this program. And I think we've been very fortunate to have great coaching over the years, and a lot of good players have come through here. So I think we're looking to set a tradition here to be coming back to this every year.
Okay. Now you're one of just 8 teams to get to the regional tournament. And to be able to go out as a senior having made the regional tournament, what's that going to mean for you now and going forward?
I just think it's a great experience. You know, we fought hard. We weren't supposed to be here. You look at our first few weeks of the season, first month of the season, you know, we're really not looking very good. And, you know, for us, I think as a team and as a senior, for us to turn this program around and be able to, or this season around, and, you know, be able to come into a regional tournament after fighting hard through just to get into a conference tournament, succeed at a conference tournament. Yeah, you know, I think it means a lot for us to be here.
Awesome. Thank you, Jen. Back to Coach Moore. Coach, you have a very, very young team this year, and it's a really, really bright future. Can you just talk to us a little bit about that young team and that bright future?
Yeah, you know, it was unfortunate we lost Lauren Cross this year, who was, you know, hit 400, made all region last year. So we lost her early on in the year to a broken foot. And, you know, so we had 3 freshmen start all year long for us at third base, second base, and catcher. And, you know, those kids learned a lot. And, you know, I think that these 2 gals here have really worked hard and have just been relentless in their work ethic and trying to just be the best that they can be, but also to try and leave, you know, their imprint in this program and teach the younger players, you know, really what the program's about and what the expectations are. And, you know, I think, you know, we've got a good setup and a good core to return. We just talked about that, you know, we have a good nucleus of returners to come back. And, but it takes, you know, it takes work, and it takes work every year, and it doesn't just happen magically, you know, it takes work, and it has to take a lot of work from the kids to keep it all together and build it. And I think they understand that, you know, they've really, both years, this year and last, they've had to fight hard to get into this tournament, both last year and this year. And, you know, I believe nobody worked harder to get here than my team. And so, you know, I think that I'm confident that, you know, we'll be able to continue our tradition at Mesa State.